Have you ever felt that there's more to the Bible than what meets the eye? Perhaps a sense that behind its pages lies a map, a guide coated with wisdom, prophecies, and sacred knowledge waiting to be unveiled. Well, you're not alone. For centuries, scholars, mystics, and even skeptics have sought to decipher the hidden Bible codes, those concealed messages said to hold the answers to life's greatest mysteries. But here's the kicker. Not everyone wants you to know what's buried within those pages. Some call them the secrets of the Bible, truths so profound they challenge conventional teachings. Others label them as biblical mysteries, reserved for only the few who dare to look deeper. So, why is this important to you? Because understanding these codes is like holding a divine key. A key that not only opens doors to spiritual secrets, but also reshapes the way you see the world and yourself. Imagine having access to the ancient scriptures' hidden messages, decoding truths that have been overlooked or deliberately obscured. It's like discovering a treasure chest of spiritual wisdom from the Bible that can transform your life. But don't worry, we're not going to drown in dry theology here. This isn't about boring sermons or overly complex interpretations. No. Today, you're stepping into a world of intrigue where we'll reveal the Bible code revelations and help you unlock the Bible's secrets in a way that's practical, immersive, and yes, mind-blowing. Let's uncover the lost teachings of the Bible, decode the divine codes in Scripture, and explore the truths hidden in the Bible that you've never been told. Ready? Because once you see what's behind these codes, you'll never read the Bible the same way again. The Bible is not just a collection of ancient stories. It's a labyrinth of interconnected ideas, symbols, and mystical codes. For example, scholars have long studied the numerical patterns within its text, known as Bible code revelations. Some claim these patterns are no coincidence. They argue that the placement of words, numbers, and events follows a divine blueprint, carefully orchestrated to reveal insights only to those who seek them. Take the recurring number 7. It's more than a number. It signifies perfection and divine completion throughout the Scriptures. From the 7 days of creation to the 7 seals and Revelation, these patterns are a call to deeper exploration. What's fascinating is how these biblical mysteries are not limited to one part of the Bible. They span both the Old and New Testaments. Consider this: the genealogy of Jesus in the book of Matthew isn't just a list of names. Hidden within the structure lies a mathematical symmetry that scholars believe points to a divine authorship. It's like finding the fingerprints of God woven into every line. And if you think this is just intellectual trivia, think again. These patterns offer profound insights into your spiritual journey and your connection to the Creator. Ever noticed how the Bible often speaks in parables? That's not a coincidence. Parables are one of the many tools used to conceal and reveal truths simultaneously. In the same way, the truth hidden in the Bible is layered. On the surface, you might read a story about David and Goliath, but beneath that tale of bravery lies a powerful metaphor for overcoming inner giants: fear, doubt, and insecurity. This is the brilliance of Scripture, its ability to speak to the human condition in every generation. Take Psalm 23, for example. To the casual reader, it's a comforting passage about a shepherd's care for his flock. But to someone seeking spiritual secrets, it's a coded message about trust, surrender, and divine protection in the face of life's darkest valleys. The Bible's power lies in its ability to reveal more to those who are willing to dig deeper. Unlocking Bible secrets doesn't require advanced theology. It requires a curious heart and a willingness to see beyond the obvious. If there's one area of the Bible that screams mystery, it's prophecy. The biblical prophecies decoded over time have stunned even the most skeptical minds. For instance, consider the prophecies about the coming of Jesus. Written hundreds of years before his birth, they describe details of his life, from the town of Bethlehem to his sacrificial death, with uncanny accuracy. Coincidence? Hardly. These ancient scriptures' hidden messages point to a higher intelligence orchestrating the course of human history. But prophecy doesn't just stop in the past. Many believe the Bible contains clues about the future of humanity, messages that remain relevant in today's chaotic world. From predictions of wars and natural disasters to the rise and fall of empires, the Bible's prophecies hold a mirror to our current reality. What does this mean for you? It means that sacred knowledge isn't just historical, it's living and breathing, ready to guide you through your own spiritual journey. In today's world, where technology dominates, you might wonder what relevance the Bible's codes have. Here's the surprising part. Modern computer algorithms have been used to search for hidden patterns in Scripture. Researchers have uncovered phrases, names, and events encoded in ways that defy statistical probability. These discoveries, often labeled as divine codes in Scripture, fuel debates about the Bible's supernatural origin. Whether or not you believe in these findings, they remind us that the Bible is far more intricate than most people realize. Imagine this, reading a book written thousands of years ago, only to find references to events that occurred in your lifetime. That's the power of the hidden Bible code. It bridges the ancient and the modern, reminding us of the timeless wisdom contained within. It's not just about history. It's about unlocking a deeper connection to the divine plan. Now let's make this real. How can you apply these biblical truths exposed to your life? Start by choosing a passage of Scripture and looking for patterns. For example, read Proverbs and notice how its lessons often contrast the wise and the foolish. Ask yourself, where in my life am I acting wisely and where am I being foolish? Or take a prophecy like Isaiah 40 verse 31, which speaks of renewing your strength by trusting in the Lord. Meditate on this and think of practical ways to trust more, whether through prayer, journaling, or acts of kindness. If decoding these mysteries feels daunting, start small. Use tools like concordances or commentaries to gain insights. Join study groups or forums where people discuss these spiritual secrets. The point is to engage with the text actively. The Bible isn't just meant to be read, it's meant to be lived. At the end of the day, the Bible's ultimate purpose is transformation. The spiritual wisdom from the Bible isn't just about gaining knowledge, it's about changing your life. It's about moving from confusion to clarity, from fear to faith, and from isolation to connection. The lost teachings of the Bible are a reminder that the answers you seek aren't out there. They're within, waiting to be uncovered. So, what's your next step? Will you let these revelations pass you by? Or will you take the leap into this world of biblical mysteries? The choice is yours, but remember, every great journey begins with a single step. Let this be yours. The hidden messages behind numbers in the Bible. Numbers have always held a special place in spiritual texts, but nowhere is this more evident than in the Bible. Beyond their mathematical value, numbers in Scripture often carry spiritual secrets and profound symbolic meanings. From Genesis to Revelation, these mystical codes in the Bible point to a deeper layer of understanding, whispering truths to those who dare to look closely. The question is, are you paying attention? Take the number 40, for instance. It's not just a random figure. It signifies periods of testing, preparation, and transformation. Noah's flood lasted 40 days and nights. Moses fasted for 40 days before receiving the commandments. Even Jesus spent 40 days in the wilderness. These patterns aren't coincidental. They reveal the Bible's sacred knowledge, teaching us that challenges are often divine setups for breakthroughs. Think about your own life. What season are you in? Could the number 40 symbolize a time of growth for you too? 7. The number of divine completion. Then there's the number 7. Known as the number of divine perfection, it appears throughout Scripture as a symbol of completion. From the 7 days of creation to the 7 churches of Revelation, the significance of this number underscores the perfection of God's plan. But how does this apply to you? When you see the number 7 in your daily life, it could be a subtle reminder to seek spiritual alignment, trust the process of completion in your own journey. The truth hidden in the Bible suggests that nothing is accidental. Everything has its appointed time. In fact, modern numerology enthusiasts have linked these biblical meanings to personal growth practices. For example, using 7-day cycles to establish habits or reflecting on 7 key areas of life, spirituality, relationships, health, finances, etc., can be a transformative way to live out the spiritual wisdom from the Bible. The mystery of the number 12. The number 12 carries profound symbolism as well. Representing governance and divine authority, it's no coincidence that there were 12 tribes of Israel and 12 apostles chosen by Jesus. These biblical truths exposed remind us of the importance of order, community, and leadership. If you're in a season of decision-making, think about how the principles of unity and structure could guide your actions. Are you building something with purpose? The lost teachings of the Bible often use numbers like 12 to encourage us to reflect on leadership in our own lives. Hidden prophecies encoded in numbers. Numbers also play a significant role in biblical prophecies decoded over the centuries. For instance, the 70 weeks prophecy in the book of Daniel is an intricate numerical timeline predicting the coming of the Messiah. Many theologians have marveled at how these numerical sequences align with historical events, revealing the Bible's astonishing foresight. But what's the lesson here? It's a reminder that God's timing is precise, and sometimes the waiting period in your life is part of a divine equation you can't yet see. Can numbers speak to us today? Now, you might be wondering, does any of this matter in today's world? Absolutely. The study of numbers isn't just a theological exercise, it's a way to deepen your spiritual awareness. For example, the appearance of recurring numbers like 1111 or 777 in your daily life could be seen as divine signals, nudging you toward reflection or action. Many believe these patterns are part of the divine codes in Scripture, reminding us that God speaks in mysterious ways. Have you noticed any recurring numbers recently? Perhaps they're whispering something significant to you. Practical steps to decode your life's numbers. To start uncovering these patterns, begin by paying attention. Keep a journal and note recurring numbers you see, especially in moments of reflection or prayer. Cross-reference these numbers with their biblical meanings. For example, if you're seeing 40 frequently, ask yourself, am I being prepared for something greater? If 7 appears, think about areas in your life that need completion or divine alignment. These small practices can help you engage with unlocking Bible secrets in a personal and meaningful way. Another idea: explore the Psalms or Proverbs associated with specific numbers. If 23 keeps coming to mind, read Psalm 23 and meditate on its message. If the number 12 feels significant, reflect on the apostolic mission of Jesus' disciples and how you can lead with purpose in your own sphere of influence. The beauty of these ancient scriptures' hidden messages is that they're not just about theology, they're about transformation. The power of numbers in your spiritual journey. Ultimately, numbers in the Bible aren't just symbols, they're invitations. Invitations to reflect, grow, and connect with a divine plan woven into every aspect of life. The Bible code revelations hidden in these numbers remind us that spirituality isn't static. It's dynamic, alive, and always speaking. So the next time a number catches your attention, pause and ask, what is God revealing to me today? As you've uncovered throughout this exploration, the Bible is not just a book of ancient stories, but a dynamic source of sacred knowledge and spiritual secrets that continues to reveal itself to those who seek deeper understanding. From biblical mysteries to the hidden Bible code, the messages within these ancient scriptures hold transformative power for anyone willing to dive beyond the surface. Whether it's decoding the profound divine codes in Scripture or finding the hidden messages in numbers, the Bible offers a roadmap to a more fulfilling, spiritually aligned life. But here's the real question. What are you going to do with this newfound knowledge? Will you let these biblical truths exposed change the way you live, think, and relate to the world around you? The truth is, unlocking the lost teachings of the Bible isn't just about learning. It's about living out the lessons and applying the wisdom in every part of your journey. Your spiritual growth is in your hands, and the answers have always been there, waiting for you to look deeper. Now that you've been introduced to these spiritual secrets, it's your turn to continue the exploration. The next step is yours to take. Start by revisiting the passages you've read with fresh eyes. Take time to reflect on the truths hidden in the Bible, and ask yourself what divine revelation is waiting for you in those verses. Ready to continue your journey? Dive deeper into the mysteries of the Bible. Begin seeking the Bible code revelations in your own life. And if you feel ready to explore more of these mystical codes in the Bible, be sure to subscribe, join our community, and keep coming back for more insights that will empower your spiritual awakening. Remember, the Bible isn't just a historical document. It's a living, breathing guide for those who are prepared to listen. So, are you ready to discover more? Your next revelation is just a click away. Embrace the hidden wisdom today.